Hey everybody, it's me, Cullen, back with another shave. Tonight we will be using Stirling Soap Company Coconut and Lime. This is just an absolute beautiful scent. The coconut in it is a creamy smelling coconut. Lime complements it just beautifully. I also have the splash for it. Tonight's bowl is the TwinPines WoodTurning original bowl. The first one I ever had them make, and the one that started it all. Brush tonight is a Prometheus brush, and I can't remember which knot I put in here. I do believe it is one of mine, but I can't remember which one because I'm getting old. And then tonight's razor is my titanium seygus Zeppelin, and if you notice here, it looks a little different than usual. Well, today I got playing around and looking on YouTube and saw how you can anodize titanium with baking soda, distilled water, and some 9-volt batteries. And so that's what I did. I know it's kind of hard to see what color the top is, but this turned out a really neat purpley blue. Excuse the smudge marks here from my fingers on it. But it looks super cool, at least to me. I like it. And the good thing about this is if you decide to try this yourself on one of your titanium razors, you don't have to worry about it ruining the razor because it's only surface. So you could get some barkeeper's friend, oh crap. My brain went totally blank. Flits, any type of polishing thing like that. And it will take all the anodizing right off, and you'll be back with your steel razor or your titanium razor. Now, when it takes it off, I believe it will leave it with a dull finish. It won't be shiny and polished anymore, I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't know nothing. But let's get on with this shave. I'm seeing where people are, getting their razors done like this, and I actually talked to somebody on Instagram that does this. Now, I would assume that they have the actual DC voltage machine that you can regulate the current. Because as you go up in voltage and down in voltage, when you anodize the titanium, it gives you different colors, which is super cool. And the way I did it was by connecting 9-volt batteries. I went to the dollar store and got some, so $1 a piece. 9-volt batteries, ran them in series, which is connecting, if you have two batteries, positive, negative, you take the positive to that negative, put it together, and now your 9-volt in theory becomes 18-volt, and then you connect another one and another one. And as you get more and more on there, you get up to the higher voltage. Higher voltage gives you the blue. It gives you this really cool green. But it's really cool because as you do it, you can actually you can actually watch it in the distilled water change colors, and it's pretty cool. What I like on this is like the solid bar, as you see there, it's kind of purpley, and it's got some pink to it, and then it goes out to a gold out here on the end. But I think it's really neat, the different colors. And like I said, the thing that's cool about it is if you get sick of it, you can just polish that off and you're back to your normal razor. And I actually looked into that because friend of the channel, friend of mine, Cody, had gotten the what's that new razor, the titanium, the chiseled face, and that guy heat treats the handle to get the different colors. Well, Cody, when he got done using his razor after shaving, he got his polishing cloth that he got from Razor Emporium, I think it is, that sells them. Matt Pisarcik, I believe. But he got his polishing cloth from them, I believe is what he had said. If not, that's what I assume. So Cody, if you watch this video, and if I'm incorrect, you could chime in down below in the comments, please. But he wiped his razor off to keep it clean, and when he did, it took all the anodizing off of the handle, and he was kind of bummed about that. And so he offered it to me. He's like, you know, you could, there I go thinking I'm done. I still have half the side of my face. He said you could polish it or whatever. You know, play with heat treating, whatever you want to do. And he was generously going to just let me have it. But I went ahead and sent him some soap sets as a thank you. And so hopefully he will be getting those here any day and be enjoying them. And so when I get that handle in, I'll probably just polish it up. I might anodize it. We'll see. You never know with but this Stirling soap makes such a great lather. You know, there's some soap companies out there that you can't beat them, and in my opinion, they should be a staple soap brand in every den, but Stirling is definitely one of them. Stirling soap is so good about always having stock of their products. They have plenty of cologne type scents. They have scents that are just smell good scents like this one, coconut lime. And on my seygus, I'm still using the 9 side, which is the scalloped bar. Blade I have in here is a new Perma-Sharp. But I just absolutely love the scent of this soap. Can't beat the value for the money with Stirling. It's just phenomenal. And plus, it's a veteran-owned company. Both Rod and his wife, both Mandy, were both in the Army, I believe. And me being an Army vet, I always try to support companies that I find, especially ones that I find out are veteran-owned. But, you know, a lot of people I've been asked before why I prefer veteran-owned companies. And to me, it's just doing business with somebody who has made the same sacrifice that you did. And so, there's so many that have given so much more than others. And I'm not saying that I'm one of those people, because I'm not. I still have both my legs and arms and everything else. I always you know, growing up as a kid, I always romanticized, I guess, being in the military, and romanticized going to war for your country, for your to help those who can't help themselves. To help to be kind of a beacon of hope for some people, you know, because some of these countries and some of these things that we've been involved in, if we hadn't you know, fighting for people's freedoms, standing up against the bullies of the world, you know. That was my innocent mind as a child. My pure thoughts behind it was the ultimate sacrifice for your country, for our freedoms, because freedom isn't free. Many people have died to give us what we have today, and I like to always be conscious of that. But you know, growing up in the 70s, you watch all the old you know, war movies, which were, you know, Elvis Presley singing and dancing and all that stuff, and just a lot of the portrayal of war from that time, you know, World War I and World War II and all that. It was just, I don't know, portrayed differently, I guess, on TV than the reality of the horrible things that happen in war. But let me get all this cleaned up and I'll be back with... All right, we are back. Let's go over what we used tonight. Tonight we used the original TwinPines WoodTurning resin bowl. This was the very first one ever created, for me at least. I don't know if they had done any... I think he was doing some sort of resin bowls, but none of them were shave bowls. And yeah, so this is the first one. Then we use the Prometheus Handcrafts brush here, which has one of my gelled knots in it. Then we use my Seygus titanium, which I anodized today. And I think that came out pretty sweet. The blues in that. The plate I did came out purple. If you notice right there where it's gold, I think that's where I had it, the wire connected where it was submerged. But that's okay. I really like the way that came out right there. How you can see the gold to purple, to blue. Purple and gold are low voltage. Blue is where it hit the high voltage, which would be that. And if I could have gotten it up a little bit hotter, I could have got this really cool green color. But then there's the cap. As you can see, the batteries, my dollar store 9-volt batteries were dying. So it went from the brown, starts off at like a bronze color, then it switches to a kind of purpley color. And then as you have more and more voltage applied, the color spectrum changes. And I believe it goes from the brown to the purples, and then it goes into a gold color, which is how the this got that color right there. I submerged it first and just did this part, and I got that blue, and then I attached the wire down here and held it with my hand and submerged it and turned it the gold. But yeah, you can see how cool the smudge makes everything look. Every bit of oil from your fingers and everything shows up with it being anodized. But to me, I absolutely love the way it looks. I may get some more batteries and re-hit the top. Ideally, I would like to try to get this base plate. There's a blue that's even better than this. I'd like to get that base plate, the blue. And then if I could get it up around 90 volts, 93 volts, I could get this to get this really cool toxic green color. It's almost the color of Stirling soap. It's not really a fluorescent green, but it's just a bright, it's a really cool green, like the green on the outside of the label right here. Not the green of the tub, but that brighter green. But then tonight we used, as you see, the coconut lime. And then we are going to finish it off with some Splishity Splash. Absolutely love the scent of this coconut lime. It's just such a absolutely lovely scent. I would love to see them do a cherry coconut. I think would be awesome. You know, after my shave, rinse warm water, cold water, witch hazel, all that blah 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 stuff, and then yada yada yada, and chaba chaba chuba, and yeah, and so I'm undecided if I should anodize my carbon titanium. Leave a comment below if you think I should, and I'll give it a try. I'm gonna look up to see if there's a way to anodize stainless. That would be awesome, because this timeless would look killer anodized. I need to get a different handle for this that isn't 7 foot long like this barbershop pull handle. The Tradier would look freaking awesome anodized, but I don't know if you could anodize stainless. I know you could anodize aluminum, but I think that's done a totally different way than the way the titanium's done. I'll have to Google it and see, but maybe I could have just a whole rainbow color of razors here. Who knows? But I don't remember what tomorrow's soap is, which shouldn't be anything unreal or unusual. So then I don't know what brush or anything else is being used, so I don't know. And if any of y'all missed my unboxing today, I'd like to share with you my art razor, Pegasus, that I got back, scaled in blue abalone. What? And that is at 8/8. And then I got my Highlander came in, and this is a 10/8. I had Yuri do some spine work that looks really cool. I believe this, yes, 10/8 carbon steel. I love the little barber's notch on the Highlanders. Beautiful razor though. I'm excited to try them both out. So we shall see. But so thanks for joining me tonight for a shave, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, be kind to one another, love one another, take care, be safe, and most importantly, God bless.